Hey, I'm Screwballs.
And I'm Scruff, and welcome to another little series we're doing. I know we have a lot, but we're trying to give you guys a little bit of variation that we're going, but at least we have these 3 right now. But this one will be kind of a new little twist on things that we're going to be doing, not just really giving life stories, but we're going to be telling you guys some of the craziest and weirdest laws that are in all the 50 states in the United States of America. And you know, some of these are really stupid, and some of these are, like, just idiotic. But they're all interesting to listen to, and we're going to be reading them off to you and making sure you guys have as much fun as we are in being able to hear all these.
Okay, so the rules are one of us studies up on the laws of whichever state we're doing, and today we're doing Utah. And then the other just gets to react and see and hear all the stupidity or lack of common sense that it happens. So this time around, I studied up. And so I have a group of 10 laws here for you. So here we go. Law number 1. It is illegal to not drink milk in Utah.
Hooray! Yay, me! I am officially
Illegal. Scruff over here has a lactose intolerant situation. So, for all of you who struggle with the same thing, I mean, I'm sorry, you're illegal, and I guess
you just have to force it down your gullet. I don't care if you die. It's better than being in jail, okay? You get free health care in jail, and free shelter, and free food. I mean, win altogether.
I mean, it's all free. Rule number 2 is it is illegal to fish on horseback. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know what's wrong with fishing on horseback. I don't know why that would be a Why are you laughing like that?
Yeehaw!
What was that?
What can we say? Us the cowboy people over here riding our little stally, wading down to the creek, and throw your fishing pole in. It's the best way to spend an afternoon.
Aren't you supposed to have lassos and roping cows, not fish?
Nah, because we got to eat another way as well. Cause
well,
we kinda
sorry,
get tired.
you're illegal.
Fine.
In Utah, it is considered an offense to hunt whales. That's offensive.
You're offensive. To all the people that like whales. You're killing them.
What the heck? I'm sorry to all of you who enjoy whale hunting as much as I do, but
Okay, did you guys know that there actually was a whale in Utah not too long ago that was discovered on some dude's farm? Something like that?
Yeah, there was like this whole news article about it and everything, and I mean, it was probably some kind of scam. I don't know. But, like, it was this full-blown dead whale in the middle of this farmer's field.
Yep.
Maybe that's where the law came into play.
Probably like kamikaze. It has some kind of like bomber that was flying above, and it's just like, you know what? Screw this.
Just a whale jumping across the world. And
Work.
Oh my gosh. Okay, law number 5. Number 4. In Logan specifically, it is illegal for women to swear.
Ha, but all us men over here, we're allowed to do what we want when we want.
That's like what the... Why? I mean, no profanity must exit the lips of a woman.
Never, because that is not ladylike, obviously.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm probably not a very ladylike person. You hear that accent?
Not a little ladylike over here.
Little lick.
Not a little ladylike.
I mean, that's not profanity, but I don't know what's exiting my mouth.
That's up for discussion over here.
Okay, now law number 5. Specifically in Monroe, Utah, there must be daylight visible between 2 dance partners.
Well, all of those like high school couples that are always super on each other when they're dancing, this might not be very good for you. You might have to go to juvenile juvie.
And for all those junior high and what's the other? Middle school, there we go. Junior high and middle school kids, you're fine because you usually dance like 15 feet apart. So
I mean,
it's okay.
you kind of have to. What is it called? Bible distance?
No, this is daylight distance.
Oh, sorry, daylight distance.
Law number 6, in Provo specifically, throwing snowballs will result in a $50 fine. $50 for throwing a snowball, even if it doesn't hit a person. In fact, the law said throwing sticks, rocks, snowballs, or missiles of any kind will result in a $50 fine. They consider snowballs and sticks missiles. Missiles! They're not missiles!
Kind of are. I mean, a missile is something that you basically let loose and it explodes, right?
Oh, okay. But sticks don't explode.
Yeah, if you throw them hard enough.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it better be for the one on the receiving end.
This person running around, they're like, "Ha! You got a stick. I'm not afraid of you."
They just throw it and it cracks over their head and you just see them fall over. Whoops. Not bad.
$50 right now!
Hey, it wasn't a snowball.
But it was a missile. Law number 7! Salt Lake City, specifically, no one may walk down the street carrying a violin in a paper bag.
Speaking of the idiot alert over here, as anyone's walking down the street with a bag full of violin over here.
That poor violin.
I know, first off, everyone that knows any decency of a musical instrument will probably come over, steal that thing, and then beat the crap out of you.
With that paper bag. I mean, they're, like, especially, like, temperature affects stringed instruments very easily, and so that violin is going to suffer. But, like, why did it get made, was it just, like, why is that illegal? Was it just because of, like, the OCD and prejudice of other musicians? And they're like, this is outrage! How dare you! Like, or was it just, like, oh, an officer saw someone doing that and was like, well, that's dumb, and, like,
made a law.
Turned it over to the government. Like, hey.
Maybe.
This should be illegal.
They started, like, throwing it at people, and it was hard enough that they were like, oh, it was just a paper bag I threw at them. They just fell over by themselves. But really, it was a violin snuck inside. Therefore, it had some weight to it.
I don't think a violin's heavy enough to knock anybody out. It would just break.
It'd still break, but it would hurt.
Violin missile! Law number 8. It is illegal to ride a bike with no hands. Sorry for all you talented people out there.
What up?
But that'll result in a $100 fine.
Wow.
Just kidding. That's not real. It's not $100. It's just illegal.
It's just illegal. So instead of being fined, you don't know what'll happen to you.
Well, you know, I'm safe because I'm not cool enough to be that illegal. Can't ride my bike even just with one hand.
Whoa. I mean, I remember one time where I was trying to ride a bike no-handed, but it was down this super big hill. It was not very good. Let's just say it didn't end very well.
Smart. Okay, law. They're called laws. Law number 9. Alcohol may not be sold during an emergency.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Like, okay, it's like, oh, I'm impaled and bleeding from the middle and legs and my neck, but can I get a glass of beer? Sure, man.
Yes, of course. But here's the thing about that. I need $50 for it.
What? No, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you? It's like during a flood. Are you in the right mind to just sell stuff like that? Like, why would you sell anything? Why are you trying to sell product if there's, like, an avalanche or, like, a flood or an earthquake? It's like,
honestly, I think it's based off of, like, if someone had, like, a cut open wound and it was, like, getting infected and, like swollen with stuff, like, you can pour alcohol on it and it, like, cleans it out.
That's right.
But, like, if someone was selling you that while someone was dying to the point where, like, if it was that or that and then they made you pay for it, like, what in the absolute crap?
You know, that actually makes sense. I really hope that law was put in place because of that. Because that would be terrible.
Yep.
Okay. The very last but not least law. This one is my favorite. Here we go. In Utah, and I hope in any other state, but in Utah, it is illegal to cause a catastrophe. That's it.
Really? That's it?
It's just illegal to cause a catastrophe.
I mean,
so I wonder, whoever made this law, I hope they were not in their right mind, because anyone who has common sense would know that that's just dumb.
Dumb? Yeah. You literally walk over to someone, as we were talking about, throwing friggin' tomatoes in someone's face. That's technically starting a catastrophe.
What? No, they're talking about like big things, like maybe catching a building on fire, or like
arson,
detonating something, or like.
Well, there's a lot of things that can consider a catastrophe.
That's true. I mean, like not drinking milk. Is that a catastrophe?
Right.
Over not drinking milk?
Yes. A lot of us lactose intolerant must gather up together with our signs and our picket fences and wait.
Picket fences?
Pitchforks, that's what I mean.
Catastrophe!
We all know what's happening, it's fine.
Oh,
Shut
man.
up.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. This was super fun, and it's really funny to see all these interesting laws. And
if you guys actually have any, like, fun little creative backstories you want to put on this, please go ahead and write them down in the comments, and we will make a video of those said comments that we decide to pick out for why these laws were created, and we'll make another video on top of that for these. But might as well just give it a shot, because there's no point in not doing it.
And really, like, honestly, most of these laws are just, if you lack common sense, you need this. If you don't, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Toodles!
Toodles!